In Genesis 2:9, we read, "And out of the ground made the Lord God to grow every tree that is pleasant to the sight and good for food. The tree of life also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. But the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, thou shalt not eat of it, God said." But they did. In Genesis 3:22 and 23 we read, "And the Lord God said, Behold, man is become as one of us, to know good and evil. And now lest he put forth his hand, and take also of the tree of life, and eat, and live forever. Therefore the Lord God sent him forth from the Garden of Eden, to till the ground from whence he was taken. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not, neither was the place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceives the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him." Two forces are at work in our world today: good angels and evil angels. Who are angels? Ministering spirits, we're told in Hebrews 1:14. "And the dragon," that is Satan, "was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed," that's Christ's followers, "which keep the commandments of God, and have the testimony of Jesus Christ." Are dead people good and evil spirits? Well, God tells us, "For the living know that they will die, but the dead know not anything. And they have no more reward, for the memory of them is forgotten. Also their love, their hatred, their envy have now perished." So the answer to the question is no. How can we tell good from evil? Isaiah writes, "And when they say to you, Seek those that are mediums and wizards, who whisper and mutter, should not a people seek their God? Should they seek the dead on behalf of the living? To the law and to the testimony," that is the Bible, "if they do not speak according to this word, it is because there is no light in them." Does Jesus have the power over evil spirits? You might remember the story of the demoniac rushing forward to Jesus. In Mark, he records it this way: "So all the demons begged him," that is Jesus, saying, "Send us into the swine that we may enter them." And at once Jesus gave them permission. Then the unclean spirits went out and entered the swine. You may remember they rushed down a steep cliff and drowned in the Sea of Galilee. Later, Jesus called the 12 to himself and began to send them out 2 by 2 and gave them power over unclean spirits. Acts records also a multitude gathered from the surrounding cities to Jerusalem, bringing sick people and those who were tormented by unclean spirits. They were all healed. It's got to be connected with Jesus, because Acts also tells us there were 7 sons of Sceva, a Jewish high priest, who tried to cast out demons. And the evil spirit answered and said, "Jesus I know, Paul I know, but who are you?" Then the man in whom the evil spirit was leapt on them, overpowered them, and prevailed against them. You see, there's no other name given under heaven for our salvation, and Acts records, nor is our salvation in any other. For there is no other name under heaven given among men by which we must be saved. Are you ready to meet Jesus when he comes soon? God bless you, friend.